Hello, my beautiful souls. This is your Twin Flame Soulmate weekly reading. Welcome if you're new. Thank you all to who share, subscribe, comment. Um, Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all the feedback I'm getting. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your kind words. I've been getting so many beautiful messages. Thank you for all of that. I really appreciate it. And a few things. I am in the first week of January, I will be releasing the Twin Flame Healing Meditation, and I'm super excited about that. So I'm just giving you all a heads up about that. That will be coming out soon, and I will notify you as soon as it comes out and it's ready to go. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification button, the bell, so that you are notified of that, okay? And the other thing I wanted to mention is I've been getting a lot of emails for personal readings, and I really appreciate it. The thing is that everybody wants a reading as soon as possible, and I am not able to do that. And the reason is because I do my readings a little different than others. I'm going to speak for myself. So I'm a channel, and I need to maintain myself, okay, spiritually, energetically, health, every type of health you can imagine, because I want to give you 100% clarity on the messages that I'm getting from your guides and your higher self. That's who I connect with to give you your messages, okay? And to me, I don't do 10 readings a day. I'm focused more on, quality of readings versus quantity. So just be patient when you book your readings, because what they're also telling me is you'll get your readings whenever you're meant to get your readings, whenever you're ready to receive the information, okay? Sometimes you think like, oh, okay, I want it the next day, I want it the same week or whatnot, but you're not ready for those messages also, okay? So you need to be ready to receive that guidance and that love, okay? So I just wanted to let you all know, just be patient, and this journey we're all on requires patience. And I know I've been there. I've learned a lot how to be patient myself, because when I want something, I want it then and now, like right now, if I want something. And it's this, I understand how you feel, but just know that patience is required, okay? And you'll get your reading whenever you're ready for it, whenever it's the perfect timing, okay? Because things are always divinely orchestrated, okay? Just wanted to let you know that. Okay, my divine feminines, moving on into the reading. Speaking about patience, we get the patience card. Okay, so patience is very required on this journey. And I know a lot of you are frustrated because it's taking longer than you anticipated. This reunion, I should say. So this is the time to work on yourselves. And some of you are doing a great job at that. I feel like you are working on your career and your finances. And I feel like some of you are going to get some kind of help in that sense. So if you're working on that, you are going to get some type of assistance, okay? I feel like someone is going to help you in a way, or give you very good advice or direction, okay? And and there's some of you who have been really working on your intuition and working on yourself spiritually. And I know you're not seeing any progress in the physical, the 3D, but just know that victory is coming, okay? Victory is coming. It's just a matter of you being patient and focusing on yourself and knowing and trusting that things will manifest. What you want will manifest. There's no question about it. It will manifest, okay? Also, some of you, if you lost a job or you lost some sort of income recently, that is due to a contract, a karmic contract you had. So know that things are balancing out, and in a sense, it's to redirect you to another route of income, okay? So if you lost your job or you lost a business or any type of income that has been cut off, okay, that is due to a karmic contract. Don't be discouraged. It's to put you on on the right path of what you're supposed to be doing, okay? So just keep that in mind, because some of you have been not on the right path to what it is that you do to make money, okay? Yeah, to whatever support you are getting income wise. It's to put you on a different path, okay? So just know that and trust in that. And also, some of you are very frustrated with the outcome, okay? With this outcome, you are overanalyzing, you are assuming things, you're not in connection with your masculine, and you're just assuming things. You might be seeing things, like hearing things through other people about the divine masculine, or you might be seeing them on social media, seeing them how they're happy and this and that. You need to release those energies and focus on you. Your growth is really important right now. Your spiritual, the way you take care of yourself energetically, spiritual, is very important right now. And it's about releasing the outcome. And I know that's very hard. I know some of you have had plans, okay, like we'll reunite, we'll do this, you do that. There's so many plans going on in your head that haven't manifested yet. But patience is needed, and you need to release the energetic attachment you have to this outcome, okay? Because you are being supported. This union is being supported. So I want you to know that needs to be released. And a lot of you during this past full moon, you've had a lot of like physical side effects, and that is because you need to release those energies, okay? So if you've been feeling physically like you've had pain in some areas, or you're dizzy, or you're nauseous, or I'm getting stomach upset, discomfort, headaches, shoulder pain, whatever it is you're experiencing, it's because you need to release all those energies, because you're so like you're latching so hard onto the outcome that you are really you're throwing yourself off of balance, and it's manifesting in the form of physical pains or discomforts, okay? So try to release those energies. Focus on meditation, focus on rest, and not overthinking, okay? Focus on your healing. And a lot of you are still overthinking the way the breakup happened between you and divine masculine. just know that however it happened, it was divinely orchestrated. I want you to know that there's a reason why that happened, and the reason is, like, in a nutshell, is because you need to work on yourself while they work on themselves. Okay, so moving on to divine masculines, I'm like, divine masculines has you on their head, really heavy. In their heart, of course, like, that never stops, right? But we got this in the last reading too. They are trying to they are trying to balance their energies, their feminine and masculine energies. So this has a lot to do with being heart-centered and expression. So they've had issues with this, and I've talked about this before, expressing their emotions. So some of them might be, if you're in communication with your masculine, they might be really cold towards you and it's hurting your feelings. Just know that what they say is not what they mean. So if you're getting like a cold shoulder, or you're getting like coldness when it comes to their, responses, whether it be by text or email, however you communicate, if you're in communication with them, know that they are transforming. They are going through a shift right now. This is coming up. This came up last week too. So they're kind of like in the eye of the storm. That's what I'm getting. And they're just trying to figure things out. Like, it's very hard for them because they're going through a major transformation, and they're trying to get their life back together. For a lot of them, things fell through the cracks. That's what I'm getting. And there's a lot of revelations going on in their life. Okay, so if they are, in any kind of third party situation, whether it be with a karmic partner, or if it has to do with family or community, okay, which was, your third party situation, you'll know what it is. Everybody's situation is different, but they have realized the deceit that has been going on with this, okay? So a lot of them are having a very hard time with this revelation, okay? So karma is balancing out. So if your divine masculine betrayed you, they have been betrayed. And even if you knew, divine feminine, that the divine masculine was being betrayed by whoever, they didn't know, they were blind to this. That has been revealed to them, okay? So that has been revealed to them, and they're trying to figure out how to make this right. I mean, what should they do? How should they react to the situation? Okay, so there's hostilities. There are conflicts going on in their environment right now because they realize that they have been betrayed in some sense, to whoever that resonates in the third party situation, with the karmic partner, with the family, whoever it is, they have been betrayed. So divine masculine is trying to figure out, and a lot of them have been betrayed through finances. So they have been either used or have had money stolen from them in some sense. However, that resonates. Everyone's situation is different, but it has a lot to do with money also. And lies, a lot of lying that they have just realized. So, excuse me. So they feel really imbalanced too, as because whoever this manifested with, the betrayal, whatever the revelation that they had, they did not see it. They did not see it coming. So this was like a big shock to them. Okay. And it could have been divine feminine that you have warned them about whoever it is that is, considered the third party or whatever it is. You have warned them, and in the past they haven't listened. So now they're looking back at it and saying, oh my God, my divine feminine told me that this is going to happen. And it happened. So now it's like, okay, so for some of the divine masculines who did not see you as an honest person, or did not value your opinion or your advice for them, now they're looking back at it and saying, my divine feminine warned me. My divine feminine told me about this person. My divine feminine told me about this situation. And I didn't listen to them. I didn't listen to her or him. And now they know. It's like they know that they need to heal from this, and that's also the reason why you're on their mind heavy, because they need to heal from this. And some of them don't know how. They don't know how they can escape this or make it right. Because some of them have hit rock bottom financially, or they soon will. Like major loss when it has to do with finances. People using them for their money, okay? And that's why they don't feel safe right now. They don't feel safe because the people or the person or the situation that they trusted in betrayed them. So there's a feeling of uneasiness. There's a feeling of they are going through like this loss. And there is confusion on, it's like, I just want to be happy. That's all I want. I just want to be happy. So this is the Sun card. So happiness. And they're all actually thinking about a time when you both were so happy together. And when they weren't in this rut that they're in, there's a lot of comparison between you and, your relationship with other people's relationships. So they're looking at other couples that you both know, and they are, the divine masculine is looking at those couples and saying, like, why can't I be happy like them? Or this couple is together and they've been together for years, and my relationship with divine feminine was so much better than that. And here we are apart from each other. So they're really looking at that. They're comparing relationships. And I really feel that the divine masculine wants to reach out to you. Divine feminine wants to take action, okay? they just don't know how to reach out to you. And it's because they're feeling the betrayal even deeper. If they betrayed you, they're feeling the betrayal really like deeper now because they have now been betrayed. You understand? So it's like, you know how they say like, oh, if someone doesn't feel it on their skin, they don't know how bad it is. So now divine masculine is feeling that betrayal on their skin. And now it's even more, it's even more deep for them how they hurt you because they know now how it feels. I'm getting it, and it's cutting like a knife. Yeah, a lot of them are really hurt. They are trying to come up with some sort of movement towards you, but they don't know how. It's like they don't know how to take that action. They don't know how to do it, even now that they feel the betrayal so bad, how they hurt you, how they lied to you, how they took advantage of you, took advantage of your love. And now they realize how pure you are in this connection. For some of you, how innocent this love is, you know, how innocent you were to this connection. And you could have seemed, divine feminine, you could have seemed like the bad guy, you know, in this connection. Because when they were operating from the ego, they saw you as a bad person, okay? Like as not a bad person, but I should say like the bad guy who, oh, they're just trying to keep me from my happiness. And they saw it that way. Then their perception has changed as to how they perceive you. And now they perceive you as innocence, you know, as this innocent person who just, you know, my divine feminine loved and cared about me and I never realized it. Like, what the heck was I thinking all this time? Where was my head? Like, where the heck was my head? Buried in the sand? Like, yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Yes. Good news. Some of them are waiting for something to come in before they take an action towards you. It could be something to do with finances. It could be a court date. It could be a divorce. So some of them are waiting for something before they take action towards you. But around this situation, recently there's been conflict and the type of communication that kind of like things getting delayed, okay? The communication, not positive, things getting delayed, okay? So this has to do with either finances, a court date, something, waiting for something before they take action, but they're waiting for some kind of thing that will balance out their life, okay? So they want to come back, divine feminine, but they want to come back very stable and grounded and be able to be balanced in the relationship. They are ready for change, okay? So this is beautiful because they are ready for change now. They are ready for a new cycle in their life. A lot of them are so fed up. It's the end of the year. They're closing out this year in like Oh my god, my guys are so funny, I swear. They're closing out this year. This is what I got in a shithole, okay? Sorry, but that's what they're telling me to say. They crack me up. So, some of them feel like they're really like at rock bottom right now. They might not be, be showing that online, they might be in these celebrations with friends and family, taking pictures and all this fluff. But that's not really how they feel. They're depressed. They feel like they're at a loss. They're disappointed. They're comparing your connection with the other connections they see, like love connections to the other couples, and they have envy. They have envy towards those couples because they're thinking, I had it so much better with my divine feminine and now we're not together. And this has to do with karmic attachments, karmic cycles, okay? So what I'm getting is it's time to end these karmic cycles, and they are in the process of healing. And as soon as they focus on themselves, I feel like a lot of them have been focusing so much on this other third party situation, giving so much focus and their time and their effort and the investment they made. So now that they realize that this is a betrayal, you know, yeah. Now that they realize this betrayal, they are thinking about a way to come back to you. At the same time, though, they are forgiving themselves. They're trying to forgive themselves because now that they realize how valuable you are in their life, they are trying to figure a way out to come towards you where you will accept them. It's really about acceptance because they know they have to work at this relationship after all you've been through together. After all the betrayal, the lies, the deceit, they are wanting to make it right. They know that it's going to take a lot for them to do so. Because a lot of you have lost trust in them. And the divine masculine really is taking that hard, okay? And comparing it to the betrayal they have been through, as I don't trust that person or whoever they were with. They're looking at like, my divine feminine is never going to trust me because I don't trust that person that deceived me. I don't trust that person. How can divine feminine trust me? So now I feel like they are moving. They're trying to figure out, okay, like, and this is for some of them, I have to say that in the third party situations, if it's not relating to family and it's related to some kind of a partner, I'm not feeling love for this person. There isn't love, okay? So it's really, they're trying to differentiate between the ego and the heart. So those who are with people that they don't love, in the sense where like a partner or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatnot, and they have been betrayed, they are taking it so deep regardless of the fact that they don't love them. They don't have love for them. So they're trying to compare that to the relationship you had and how you betrayed them, divine feminine, and trying to figure out, okay, how does this work? So I don't love this person. They betrayed me. and it hurts regardless. But my divine feminine loved me so much, and I betrayed them. So do they unconditionally love me? Do they still love me? Are they ever going to trust me again? So they're trying to figure that out. And so that's why I feel like if the divine masculine is in a situation that they can't get out of right now, after this betrayal, I'm getting escape. Like they want to escape. Some kind of escape. Like they're trying to come up with some kind of a strategy to move away from that situation and come towards you. Okay. So they are releasing burdens right now that they've been carrying for such a long time. Burdens. This can be financial. This can be just the whoever's, that karmic attachment that they have. That karmic cycle that's ending. Look. So something is ending and another cycle is beginning. Okay? And this has to do with them coming towards you. They're trying to come up with some sort of a strategy to come towards you. And I'm getting you are their abundance. It's like when they were with you, everything, it felt like it was just falling into place beautifully. And now that they're not with you, their whole life is like chaotic. That's chaotic and upside down. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, ever since... It's so interesting how I say the messages and then the cards come out. Yeah. So either when you walked away or they walked away, it's like they're so depressed about it. Like nothing's going right. Very disappointed in their life. Some of them thought that if they left you for someone else, some of them thought that, oh, it would be better, with this other person. Some of them, yeah, thought that it would be better with this other person. Boy, were they disappointed. They're like, I really screwed up with my judgment. Yeah. I love this. Woohoo! Yeah. I love it. Okay, you guys, so divine masculine at this time, while they're not connected with you, in the physical, I mean, there's so much love that they have for you. And they realize that there was so much love in this connection. There is still love in this connection. But they're really thinking of my divine feminine. Is she or he going to still love me when I come back? When I try to get back with them? Okay. And I have to say this to some of you who have been reaching out to divine masculine, or, you're having light conversation and they seem cold or they seem like bitter. It's not because of you. I want you to know that. It's because of their insecurity of dealing with this connection. It's like they want to come back, but they're very uneasy when they talk to you. You make them very nervous, divine feminines. That's what I'm getting. There's this very nervous energy. Like, what do I say to my divine feminine? And so that's why they're kind of being short and choppy with you. So don't take that as, oh, the divine masculine, doesn't want me back, because I see them wanting you back. I see they want a reunion. And I see that they want to start fresh. They want to give birth to this new union together. Not how it was in the past. If the divine masculine was in and out of your life in the past, they don't want that anymore. They want something solid where they feel safe, where you feel safe. And some of them, financially wise, are not doing well. Like I said, there are financial losses that have to do with a group of divine masculines, and they want to make sure they are stable before they reunite with you, before they act, because they know now that you deserve everything. And regardless of the fact that you could be a simple person, like you're not into like luxurious things, or I don't know, name brands, or like you're not high maintenance is what I want to say. Divine feminines, they still want to provide for you. They want to provide for you everything. So it's like if they were in the third party situation, it could have to do with whoever, like this other person used them for their money, okay, and they realized that and they were betrayed. The other person, I'm not talking about you, the other person. And basically divine masculine lost all their money, or like a lot of their money, on this other person or family that they've been used, or karmic partner. Now they're like, whatever I gave to these people, they didn't even deserve it because they used me. But my divine feminine was so honest and true with me, did not use me for my money. And I still want her or him to have that. I want my divine feminine to have everything, financially, and give them all the love. I want to give them my all, okay? And their all is not their all right now, is what I want to say. They don't have the finances that they once did because they were so used with the other person, whoever it is, family, karmic partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it is, right? So now they're like, I want to be able to give my divine feminine everything. I want to give her or him my all. Everything I can offer. Finances, love, affection, attention, everything. I want to make a solid effort towards her. I want to pamper her, him. So regardless, that I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, I don't want divine masculine's money. I can do this on my own. I'm independent. It doesn't matter. That's how they're feeling, okay? They're feeling that even more now because they've been betrayed, for those who have been betrayed when it comes to money, being used for their money. So it's like, that's what they want to give you. And that's why they want a second chance with you. Especially after the revelation that they just experienced, the revelation of the betrayal. And they want to manifest this reunion with you. There's no question, okay? So they're trying to get things in place. Some of them have plans in their head of like how they're going to release these burdens, this karmic attachments, this karmic cycle. The karmic cycle is ending, you guys. It is ending. So as soon as a cycle ends, a new one begins. And I feel like for a lot of you that this is ending very soon. So it's wrapping up. Like there's a cycle wrapping up. Let me see what the Divine Masculine wants. Divine Masculine wants Divine Feminine. Some of them think that, okay, for whoever this resonates with, very passionate, and chemistry-wise, you both were great. They think when they come back to you, you're not going to be the same passionate person that you used to. And what I'm getting is like they loved the way, they love that about you, and they never had that chemistry with anyone else. The chemistry they had with you, that connection, that passion, they've never had it with anyone else. I love it. Some of them are meditating on how to, how to come towards you. That's really heavy on their mind. Some of them think that you are going to leave them out in the cold. You left them out in the cold, in a sense where you shut them out, you block them. You made them feel abandoned, Divine Feminines. They think that you are going to do that again. So they're really holding on to that. Some of them have abandonment issues, if this makes sense, from childhood. So when you have that, it could be like family-wise, not getting enough attention when they were children, or they were abandoned by one of their parents or siblings. If they felt like an outsider when they were children, like they felt different from their family members, like they stuck out like a sore thumb, like that, they think that you are going to abandon them. Okay? And that's really heavy on their mind. So they're kind of like in fear mode because of that. They don't want to go through that again. That really hurt them if you did that, and that's still on their mind. Yeah. So there is karmic cycles definitely ending. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, so like I said before, there's something that they're waiting on, Divine Feminines, before they make a move towards you. And I feel like this has to do with the karmic cycle ending. And that has to do with like waiting for something in the physical. But what it really has to do with is karma. Okay? So karmic cycle ending for sure. And once that happens, and for some of this has to do with a home or finances. Either they're waiting for some kind of an income that has to do with the home. Either home or finances is what I'm getting. And as soon as that comes in, I feel like they're going to come towards you. This is the Knight of Cups. I feel like they're going to come towards you as soon as that happens. And this is what they want. They want the Four of Wands with you. They want this happy, stable, family life, commitment. And it's really funny that I got this also as the outcome earlier. So this is the same cornucopia. Can you guys see this? The 11 cards, same thing, 11, 11. Look at that. I just want you to see this. Like, I can't make this stuff up. This is the outcome they want with you. And some of them are seeing 11, 11 a lot. So divine feminines, you know how you've been seeing 1111 for such a long time? So the divine masculines are seeing that too. And if you ever mentioned that number to them and they were like, what? You know, they didn't know what you were talking about, they now know what you're talking about. And also I'm getting some of them see this number every time they think of you. So they think of you and they look up at the clock and it's 11:11. So they are having synchronicities also, just like how you are now. They are waking up to this connection, waking up to the fact that this is a divine connection that is supported. Okay. So, and also some of them are focusing on their healing themselves. This is the High Priestess. And there's a group of you that are like healers, divine feminine, any type of healing work you do. They are, if they were closed off to any of the spiritual stuff before, they are not anymore. I feel like they have transformed into more spiritual beings. And this has happened actually throughout this year, especially in the fall, because there were so many shifts, energetic shifts, and they had activations from their guides that were necessary for them to transform, because we all know that the divine masculine has been transforming, right? Even though we don't see it, some of us don't see it in the 3D, they are transforming. And this is beautiful. Like, that's what they want. They want the Four of Wands with you. Let's see. Ooh, okay. And they want to take the lead. Yeah, they want to take the lead. They want to take the lead with this union. So I feel like they're preparing. They're preparing to break free from this attachment, break free from the third party. Some of them are making plans. They are still on the defense, like I said earlier, because they don't know if you're going to accept them back. And when I say accept them back, it's like some of them know that you might accept them back, but they are thinking you're going to accept them back and like totally judge them, interrogate them, and you're not going to ever trust them again. That's what I feel. And that's why they are undecided on how to come towards you, because they think even if you're being nice to them through a text or through some kind of a communication, they think you have not forgiven them, or even if you say you forgave them, they don't believe it, by the way. I just want to let you know, to all my divine feminines who maybe you send out a text to divine masculine, or you let him know, him or her, I forgive you, they do not believe it right now. So don't take that in the wrong way. It's just that they need to figure things out. They are still in the midst of this betrayal that they just experienced, waking up, this revelation of this betrayal. So there's a lot of mixed feelings involved with this. There's a lot of mixed thoughts. They are overanalyzing situations. They are overanalyzing and comparing. Yep. Look at that. Stable, solid foundation. This is what they want with you. They want to build a home with you. Okay? A home you can call your own. And that, I feel like that message was meant for some of you. A home you can call your own. So I'm going to pull some cards for, actually I'm going to pull these. Beautiful. Woohoo! That just fell out. This just fell out. Like I was saying, as they're releasing attachments, okay? That fell on the floor. So this is about release, okay? Releasing attachments. I'm ready. Some of them are saying, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. It's like some of them want to move, like run towards you, actually, Divine Feminine. But they need to release. They know they need to release that stuff, whatever it is, before they come towards you. And they also have to, yeah, accept themselves. Yeah. They have to free themselves from that attachment. And at the same time, accept themselves. So, they are judging themselves now for what they did to you, especially after this betrayal they experienced. So, beautiful. Yeah, miracles. Some of you feel like a miracle is needed, but it's definitely coming. New beginnings. New beginnings, fresh starts. Cycles are ending. I feel they're telling me it's time. It's time for the cycle to end. And Divine Masculine is realizing this as they're wrapping up the end of the year. I love it. Yeah. They are being guided. So there's a group of Divine Masculines that they started to listen to their intuition. For those of them that have been focusing on themselves, getting some rest, they are coming up with ideas. And I'm getting celebration. This is a beautiful reading because I feel like the Divine Masculine really is like realizing now that how, because some of them were blind. Yes. Thank you, Michael. Divine timing. So what Michael wants me to let you all know is that things are being orchestrated and you need to trust in this. So if this is taking longer than you anticipated, and I know a lot of you are frustrated, know that there are things going on behind the scenes that you are aware of. A lot of your Divine Masculines are receiving the guidance now from their guides and the higher self and your higher self, okay? So I know some of you are doubting that because you can't, you don't perceive the Divine Masculine as a spiritual person because in the past they have operated so much from the ego that you can't see it right now, but they are receiving this guidance and they are being divinely inspired with ideas and strategies. And don't look at this in a manipulative way, just on how to get out of this attachment. Get out. So now it's great because it has been revealed to them, okay? So the betrayal is known now from the third party, and it's time for them to release it. They know now. So they know that they need to release that. Okay, release that heavy burden of the attachment to come towards you. And as soon as they accept themselves and realize that what you have,
your skin is feeling dry and crinkly.
These ads, sorry guys. As soon as they realize what as soon as they realize the unconditional love you have for them, divine feminines, and the love they have for themselves, because they need to accept, whoa, this card came flying out, manifestation. So as soon as they realize the unconditional love that they have for themselves, that comes out to the fore, that will they will then build enough courage to come towards you, and courage is needed. Yeah, some of them are not taking care of their bodies. Some of them are listening to music. What I'm getting is this is funny actually. So divine feminine, if you listen to like meditation or yoga music or whatever in the past when you were with them, and they thought it was crazy or boring or whatever it is, it's like now they're listening to that kind of music. Okay, they're listening to that kind of music to calm down, to calm their minds, to rest, like to get some sleep, because they've been having a lot of sleep issues, and this is just beautiful because I feel like the divine masculine, like they are really their true self is really emerging, and yeah, like they're getting signs the same way you are, okay, and also their true selves are emerging. So their true selves are emerging, and they are having dreams about you. In divine feminine, you're probably having dreams about divine masculine too. So know that they are dreaming about you also. I feel like some of you are connecting on the astral plane a lot. Okay, so like I said, this is about releasing attachments. The outcome is beautiful. I feel like for some of you, it's on its way to you. Just have patience. Look, and this is the 1-6. Okay, this journey, this twin flame journey, it requires patience. So just focus on yourself and your healing. And while the divine masculine focuses on releasing this attachment once and for good. I mean, once and for all. Yeah, for good too. So just keep that in mind. The outcome is beautiful. Look at this, 1111. That's what we got. So this is what divine masculine is aiming for. This is what they want. And they are trying to figure out a way to manifest this. They are, I feel, stepping into their power and realizing the power that they have. For some of them, they felt with this karmic attachment that they did not have power. They were powerless. They were a victim to this, you know? Like they couldn't get out. They're stuck because of blah, blah, blah. Like they were always making up excuses on why they are stuck in this situation. But now they know that, And this is really interesting. So I would always, because I really feel that um, that when people say things like, "Oh, I'm stuck. It's out of my control." Like, I don't believe in that, and I would always tell my masculine, "No, you're in control. You can take that out of your life. You don't have to, react the way other people want you to. You don't have, you know what I mean?" So for divine feminines who told divine masculine that, who were really encouraging with them getting into their power, know that they're realizing that they're remembering the things you told them, and they are stepping into their power and to release these attachments, these burdens that have been on them way too long. Okay, they're realizing that, especially with the betrayal that they just went through. So they are healing. They are healing from this, and they are also healing from, there's a large group of you with financial loss because they were used for money. And no, if this has to do with a family environment, it's very hard for divine masculine to overcome this betrayal, especially when it has to do with bloodlines, because there's it's a different type of situation to deal with. It's harder because it comes from people that you love unconditionally, and that's your family. So just know it's really hard. So just have patience with all of this, divine feminines. And I see like so much beautiful new beginnings coming in. And it has a lot to do with healing. So divine masculine is healing. So give it some time. But I do feel like they are going to move. For some of you, I feel like they're going to reach out to you. Okay, and just like to, check in on you, or just let you know that they're there, that they haven't forgotten about you. Okay, just know that, even if they're not communicating with you. All right, I hope you all have a beautiful new year. I'm so excited about this new year because I feel like it's going to change so many of your lives in a positive way. And there's so many blessings coming towards you. And I hope you manifest everything that you put out into the universe. And just keep in mind that this is a journey and a lot of work needs to be done. So just make sure you do your part in this healing process to help divine masculine. Okay, and you will reap all the rewards, because whatever love you put out will come back to you tenfold. Okay, divine feminines, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next year. Many blessings. Bye.